Hey guys, this is Vlogs, and today we have my first field report of my VZ58 using the trs-25 red dot sight made by Bushnell. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so this first picture here is the overall picture of my first time using the VZ58 without the red dot. Zoomed in here, as we can see, my grouping is pretty shoddy at 25 yards. And this is aiming all at headshots with nothing but iron sights. Okay, moving down to my next grouping, this is at 20 yards. As you can see, it starts to tighten up a bit, but our shots are still kind of far off from each other. Then moving on from there, we go to my 15-yard grouping, which as we can see, got a bit tighter. Keep in mind, these are all with iron sights, standing up, just doing one shot after another. Okay guys, so with this target, I was actually using my new trs-25 sight, and all of my groupings were at 25 yards. I didn't go closer as I did with iron sights. Showing my headshot here, my groupings got tighter by about 2 inches, or at least the two furthest shots went from 7 to 5 inches compared to the older target, and as you see, everything is tighter. Moving on to the chest shots, same results here. Shots were pretty close to each other even compared to the 20 yards. So as I said, this is shooting one after another. And then going down to the bottom of the target where I shot at last, as we can see, we have some pretty tight groupings to each other, and overall I'm just happy using this sight. Okay guys, now here I'm just showing you what the sight looks like actually on the gun. Taking advantage of how my actual camera zooms in here. Kind of more focused in on the back end of the sight, and then showing actually zoomed in on the red dot itself, and that's probably closer to the lowest settings. This is set at 4 of 11, so overall the sight can get pretty bright. And then this is zoomed in on the actual front sight itself. As you can see in scale, the red dot itself sits about, I'd say about a ½ inch above the top of the front sight. And then just showing you a side view of the sight. I'm really impressed with it, as even through the first 60 shots, I didn't have to tighten it back up or anything, so it looks like Loctite will not be needed. Okay guys, so my first field report of the Bushnell trs-25 is nothing but good. You've probably already heard me talk about all the topics I'll be talking about here in the conclusion, but just to show you guys, mag is empty, chamber is clear, just to let y'all know that I am still a safe person. But yeah, overall taking it out for the first time, my furthest shots decreased from 7 inches to 5 inches, and keep in mind, my 7-inch group on the target shooting off iron sights, some actually missed the target when I was shooting at 25 yards. On my iron sight shooting, I shot once at 25, once at 20, and once at 15. So that's why my groupings got tighter in there. And then on my second shooting with the trs-25, I did nothing but 25 yards. So overall, the groupings got a lot tighter. The furthest distance, as I've already said, got more precise. So overall, putting targets where you need them to go was a lot better with this sight. On top of that, it raises what I'll be aiming with about a ½ inch off from what I'm normally shooting. So when I'm actually aimed down the sight, I don't have to be pushing my cheek up onto the stock. I can actually just kind of rest it there. And it gives me a more precise and quicker way to aim. That way I'm not having to push into where I'm aiming. I can just come right up to that dot, and I know where I'm shooting at is going to hit, as seen by the results. Keep in mind though, both of these results of shooting was me just coming up right and standing and just doing one shot right after another. Nothing like, not really just quick, but just really, you know, one shot reset and just kept going. So overall, I'm very happy with the results. This sight was worth every penny, and these sights are going to go for $100, mostly anywhere you look. So that was a very nice price in my mind to spend for my first real steel optic, and I'm glad I spent that $100. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This has been another Vlogs video. If you have any more questions for me at all about this sight, let me know. I will have a full-on review for it coming up here pretty soon. Just for now though, my first results of shooting 60 rounds through the sight, it's nothing but promising.